Everything you need to know about Season 3 before Season 4 begins. At the beginning of the season, the jungle biome was revealed after violent tremors that caused the central part of Asteria to collapse. The luminaries and Mystica suspect that the collapse might be due to Mega City. The island trembles, perhaps the impact of Mega City. We must learn more. The arrival of Mega City through a rift in Season 2 introduced a cool point of interest, but it also brought Dahlia through the rift gate and the chalice of catastrophe. This is what Aura suspects. But can she prove it? If Dahlia came through the rift gate, it does open one cool narrative. According to the Rift Warden Stellan, the shapeless man doesn't care if the rift gate renders the island in two. So has this been part of a very long plan for the shapeless man, and that Dahlia came through the rift gate to render the island in two with the chalice of catastrophe? With Season 4 teasers and trailers on the horizon, we will be breaking them down on this channel, so subscribe for more content like this. The season trailer reveals that Sloan survived the collision event thanks to relics, and she's been in the jungle ever since. Dialogue with Gunnar also suggests she wants nothing more to do with the imagined order. So throughout the season you will find voice logs from Sloan that gives context to what she's doing. She has a plan, and the key to this may lie with the people who used to call this jungle home. She discovers an ancient machine that uses kinetic or prisms to manipulate light. Sloan shares some information about the people who used to live here.
I don't like it. And, of course, no sign of catastrophic damage. It's as if the residents just vanished. Before they did, they left a message.
Sloan later tells us they did leave behind relics, which I presume they're going to use to rebuild the apparatus. This appears to also be referenced in Optimus Prime voice lines. The artifacts they left behind will guide you. You will find everything you need to study the stars hidden throughout the island. We come across Aura, who tells us about a powerful chalice, the chalice of catastrophe, which wanted to be wielded, and Aurora decided she was the one to do it. This item made by the cubes as well has enough power to level the island. It transpires that Dahlia brought it through the rift gate, so did she cause the earthquakes back in Season 2? We convinced Aurora to possess something else, a fork instead. Yes, you did hear right, she went from a thing that could level the island to a fork, and Aura says her connections will seal it away. But if you drive a car, you will come across secret radio transmissions from Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots. Prime's telling us that time has come to escape and leave this island behind, indicating its impending doom. Later on he warns us there is grave danger on the horizon. The power that once flowed through the island has faded, and formidable enemies have taken notice. You must brave the unknown. The answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here. We later find more logs from Sloan, and Sloan's recovery has gone well after collision. The research into the apparatus encounters a small problem after encountering explorers. However, Sloan offers herself as an expert, and the kinetic or prisms collected we end up giving to Trace, part of the explorers and the luminaries himself. We once again will come past Prime transmissions if you find yourself in a car, and he says the key to your future lies within the past, and we must brave the unknown. Sloan has more logs, I know, who would have thought it, scattered across the island. Sloan says she has been told by someone we both trust we need to get off this island as soon as we can. And she debates with herself, isn't that what the previous residents did as well? And didn't they find a home among the stars themselves? And throughout the season we've had these glyphs that have been covered by rocks and debris, but at this point of the season both of them have been slowly revealed, and she suspects that the glyphs are clues to where we need to go next, but also that the glyphs appear to be predicting a incoming eclipse, but all readings indicate that's impossible. So about these glyphs, Sloan knows they got something to do with astronomical objects, and she's trying to match them with the glyphs, which has proven rather difficult with what she sees in the glyph, but obviously that's very difficult. At the same time she's running a massive cosmic scan, but unfortunately that is hitting issues because of the collapse of the rift gate with some form of interference. But
energy debris from the riftgate collapse has complicated my long-range cosmic scans. But I am picking up something. A signal I've seen before. A very old signal. One I think I recognize. Analysis continues on the incoming signal. It's not a natural cosmic phenomenon, and it's coming our way. With intent. There's no way the people who left this place could have known about this eons ago. Unless it's happened before. The eclipse is the key. It has to be.
So there is a lot to take from there. Apparently it's not a natural cosmic phenomenon, and also it's coming with intent, which leading many to presume that it might be a cube cradle. But I do think there's a possibility that it may be the Ice Moon, because the Ice Moon has moved before because of the Ice King, and the magic involved in it may be considered cosmically unnatural. And we are being teased this very cool blood moon. And this week Sloan finally turned on the stellar projector, and it is projecting that incoming eclipse, whatever it may be. So where do you think the story is going to go for next season? Let me know down in the comments below the theories you got, and maybe I will do an individual video to work through some theories. Guys, subscribe to the channel, leave a like. It's been your boy Mr. JY. It's next time, bye bye.